Hi folks, Baz at Garage Strongman. This is going to be the first in my series of top fives. The first one I'm going to do is top 5 pieces of home gym equipment. So if you're setting up your home gym, these are the top 5 things I would suggest you buy. So these are basic items, and to be honest, the first 3 you need straight away together. So there's no particular order, but I might as well number them. So number 1 is a barbell. Any old barbell will do. I would recommend going for an Olympic barbell, as this is, as the weights are more user friendly, really easy to transfer to other bits of equipment, as I'll come to in subsequent videos. You could go for a standard bar. These are earlier bars I had. As you can see, this first one, it's a York barbell, one of the old school. You've got to unscrew that, and with quite a full-size bar, that takes a bit of unscrewing. So if you're going to be changing the weights about, that becomes a bit of a pain in the neck, shall we say, quite quickly. So I'd skip that phase in your evolution. I've learned by my mistakes, if you like, and this barbell's just here gathering dust now. The next barbell I got was a beefy bar. It's a little bit thicker, nice clips. Again, this was a standard bar though, and I quickly found that I needed to upgrade to Olympic plates. So then a friend of mine liberated this from somewhere. Nice 7-foot Olympic bar. You can find these second hand on eBay for about 60-70 quid. If money's no object, obviously get yourself a nice one from Rogue or the Strength Shop, but you could end up paying crazy money, and you know, some people have a collection of bars, but this is a sort of, excuse Garage Strong Dog there coming over to see what we're doing. Good boy. This one's a sort of a jack of all trades, really. Nice Olympic bar. There's no point scrimping anything too cheap. You want something that's going to last, and you don't have to upgrade it because it's bending or something like that. You know, it's a good quality bar. There we go. So second on my list, number 2, a very close second, obviously, is some discs to go on your bar. And I've got these over time off eBay. Again, these are actually reconditioned, so factory returns, if you like. Someone's given them a lick of paint, but you know, iron is iron, so it doesn't matter if it's got a bit of rust on them or anything. And I've collected these over time. I've got a couple more on other machines, but that's pretty much all you need. I've got I can go up to about, I think 260 is the most I've had on the bar for my rack pulls, but obviously you need the different sort of increments for different, you know, lightweight barbell bicep work and things, up to your sort of bigger plates for benching and deadlifting. I would recommend shopping round, getting on eBay. As I say, second-hand weights before the coronavirus would set you back somewhere between £1 a kilo if you're very lucky, up to about £1.50 a kilo, and I wouldn't be paying any more than £2 a kilo new back in the day. Obviously prices are inflated at the moment, but they should settle back down again. So number 3 on my list, again a close third, is a nice sturdy bench. And again, with hindsight, I started with an older bench, you can see over there, which is now mostly used for sitting on and writing up my stuff. Started creaking and stuff as the weights were getting heavy, so I'd recommend splashing out here, spending a bit more money and getting something like this Techno Gym bench. Nice solid ex-commercial use one. Again, this cost us I think about £300, so probably one of the most expensive bits of kit I got. Does the incline and things, as you can see, solid frame. And you don't want to end up buying a bench and finding you need to upgrade in a couple of years time because you're lifting a bit heavier. And again, also you don't want to be testing the limits. If you've got a bench that's only rated like that one over there, I'd be guessing off the top of my head, but I think it's probably only rated to about 250 kilos. So myself being over 100 kilos and my top bench now is approaching 160, I'm past the limit, and it used to creak and all sorts, which you don't want. Certainly don't want it collapsing. So spend a little bit more money if you can. You can justify treating yourself to a good solid bench for safety reasons, and you need one that goes to incline and stuff. So as I say, this list is very closely packed together. You could do with buying these items, certainly the top 4 altogether. Number 4 on my list is a power cage, particularly important if you're training on your own. This was the second cage, if you like, that I bought. Initially, I just bought this. Let me move around a bit because the sun's shining in. This A-frame with the pulley system, which was nice when I started, but I quickly found out that I needed a full cage for safety purposes, particularly squatting and benching. Again, this is something you don't want to cheap out on. They don't cost the earth. This one was under £300. And again, make sure your ratings on these safety bars, for example, I pushed the boat out a little bit, and these were rated to this one up to 450 kilos, I believe. So it's much more than I actually need. You don't want to be testing the limits of your rating as you progress, and wish you bought a stronger one, you know, in the first place, and have to upgrade. So this one, you can see all the pin positions, extra pins up on the top, a nice chin up bar. You can get ones that include, and indeed I think this one, you can buy the attachment to have a pulley system going down the back there. The reason I didn't, obviously I had this A-frame anyway, and I had the space. I thought about combining it, but the reason, as you can see from my old bench, the sort of legs come out a bit far, and they used to sit behind the back bar, if you want to call it. They had to sit behind there, so I didn't want to be impacting on my ability to bench and find out I'm too far away to bench on my own, I should say, with the pulley system coming up there and getting in the way. So I went without. But then when I bought a better bench, it's, excuse the noise, it's got a shorter wheelbase, if you like, sturdier there. That sort of support doesn't go as far back, so I can bench with it pushed all the way back there fine. It gives me a bit of an overhang, and I could well have had the pulley system in one, freed up a bit of space there, getting rid of this old A-frame. So with hindsight, if you're going to get a decent bench as well that's going to fit it, you might as well get the pulley system attached. I'll talk about that in another video. But number 5 on my list of essentials is going to be some dumbbells. If you've got the space and the money, again, I've bought these over time, mostly second-hand off eBay. I've got a decent range of dumbbells, but you can just get yourself some adjustable handles. There's the Olympic ones. They came with some weights, but obviously they fit all those weights. And indeed, if you're going to go for standard weights, standard bars, you've got the adjustables there. Again, the spin locks, not as annoying on the little dumbbells because you're not having to do that quite so much to change the weights with the shorter bar there. But dumbbell handles or dumbbells is the next most crucial thing you're going to need. I rate that down in 5 because obviously the top 4 give you your powerlifting setup ultimately, so you can bench, you can squat, and you can deadlift with your bar, with the bulldog attached, your bench, your power cage for safety purposes, and your weight discs. So number 5 would be slightly behind some dumbbells to give you those accessory movements. So there we go, folks. That's my first top 5, and that was the top 5 of home gym pieces of equipment. The first 5 things I would recommend you buy if you're going to set up a home gym. I've done this over a long period of time. I've been building my home gym, I guess, and adding to it over 10 years now. So I've learned from some mistakes, and hopefully this is useful to you if you're just starting off getting your home gym set up. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop me a thumbs up and please subscribe for future Strongman content, including future top 5s. And I'll go on through the next sort of top 5 items of desirable equipment rather than essential. Once you've got your top 5 essential pieces, where do you go next? And I've got top 5s coming for cardio equipment. Oh, that hurt me, cringe just saying that word. But I have got some top 5s. I've got top 5s for accessories. And what I'm most looking forward to probably is your top 5 for strongman equipment. If you're setting up, again, some home gym, you know, either a home gym which you're adding to a strongman, or whether you're just going straight for strongman equipment and you add into, you know, if you use a gym somewhere else, just getting some strongman equipment at home, for example. I'll go further on to recovery items as well, top 5 on that, top 5 on clothing, all sorts of things. Please subscribe. I'm Baz at Garage Strongman. See you soon.